President Trump sent a letter to Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei this week seeking a new nuclear deal with Tehran to replace the one he withdrew from during his first term in office. Trump acknowledged the letter in an interview given to Fox Business News that hasn't been fully released. There hasn't been official confirmation that Khamenei has received the letter. Speaking to reporters at the White House today, Trump said, quote, "Something's going to happen very soon with Iran." Joining us now to discuss these latest developments is דיוויד Wurmser, Middle East Affairs Analyst at the Center for Security Policy. David, thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you again. Now, President Trump has pointed to Iran's oil wells as a potential negotiating card. He goes on to say that if Iran doesn't agree, the U.S. will have to take military action. What do you make of this approach to handling Tehran?
Yeah, I think the increasing threats against Iran certainly are going to get the attention of Tehran. I don't think America is the real threat or shouldn't be the real threat against Iran. I think it's more that they should just greenlight Israel if they're going to do it. I think the United States right now has so many wars elsewhere that perhaps it's best if it leans on its allies who are willing to do. If we already have an ally willing to do it, let's let that ally do it. But that said, I think what President Trump is doing is straight out warning Tehran that this is their last chance to give up the nuclear program thoroughly, not like the faux agreement that was in 2015 with President Obama, but a real disarmament agreement. And then maybe we can move forward. But at this point, I think he's giving Iran that last final warning before Israel most likely strikes Iran.
Now, we did see the Biden administration consider restoring the Iran nuclear deal in hopes of curbing Iran's growing nuclear abilities. In your view, what would bring Iran to the negotiating table to denuclearize itself?
Well, I think Iran, if it fears very much an Israeli strike, it will come to the table eventually, if only to derail that strike. Iran has no real intention of giving up its nuclear weapons program, nor can it anymore, because its regime is in such trouble and so devastated strategically. Its reputation is so damaged. It seems to be so weak that it really only has one ace in the hole left, which is its nuclear program. So there's no way they're going to give that up. But they do want to split the United States from Israel. And the only way to do that is to enter negotiations and try to seduce the United States into talks that prolong this until Israel's attention or ability to strike Iran is degraded. And then also to threaten, in my view, Saudi and other Gulf states' oil to convince America, oh, there will be a war that you will be entangled with. So Iran will play this game of offering negotiations for a deal and threatening a war that will entangle the United States if the United States gives in to Israel's strike of Iran, both of which are really, in the end, in my view, not going to lead to a good result they won't give up their nuclear program. And if they really want to pick a war with the United States, it's not going to end very well for them.